Little John and Blue Media present. PBS 1971 Logo Bloopers, Episode 1. The Pilot Saga. You may wonder why this is the first time airing this episode. It's because I have officially took the courage in airing this episode, as of today's program. Also, this is a tribute to Dave Madson, along with the Super Dog 19, and I wish to thank all of you who supported this tribute, as a token of gratitude. Now, without further ado, we may now begin this season of a first episode. Okay everyone, take your places. Is Scotty ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be, Mike.
Okay. Now, cue the 1971 PBS logo. Ha. The word service is wrong.
Oh. You mean Saskatchewan, if I can recall.
Yes. One word is supposed to read service, not Saskatchewan. Unfortunately, we are not in Canada. We are in America.
Well, if you want the word service, then I'll have to replace Saskatchewan.
Gosh, I didn't know. Why Scotty is up to the task.
Speak for yourself, Sam. Scotty is sure that he might get this logo right. If he does, then it would be over. If he doesn't, well, who knows? Maybe he'll try his luck. After all, he has unlimited chances.
CBS.
Oh. Scotty, there's no text.
Ooh. I quickly forgot the text to display public broadcasting service. Now I'm for certain that I'll lose my job.
No. That doesn't mean you'll quit your job. There is still more that we need to follow.
Presents this program in color.
Oops. I should have forgot that your job is to get rid of the CBSI and replacing colors that should be in the 1971 look. Haven't you forgot one simple task?
I don't make single mistakes, Mike. Maybe if I skip this video, then I will return to my original job again.
Oh, that's CBS, but in a PBS style. I hope the next take should do it.
Ho. Scotty, it's your job. The B is behind the P head, and the S is in the bottom, rotated to 80 degrees. And the word scramble should be replaced with service. You'll have to make some changes there.
Don't worry, Mike. I'm pretty sure I'll do it step by step. Oops. I accidentally translated into Japanese. Mike, I didn't mean for that to happen. I should have known better than to translate back to English.
Well, Scotty, I hope this channel is not NHK.
I hate to break it up to you, Hank, but the words is clearly in Japanese. In English, it is clearly the same translation, public broadcasting service, but in a literal case. I know all of you are interested in taking me to Japan, but I have to focus on my job. Besides, translation is very hard to understand. Like for example, public broadcasting service in Japanese. I'm not a linguist, though. It says here that it is read but in katakana.
Right. So, translate back to English, and you'll clearly display some English words, which is public broadcasting service.
Oh no! The text has been scrambled. Again.
Well, you can resize text, then making the text aligned in the left position.
Hey, that's just what Scotty has to do.
Right again, Jimmy and Hank. Scotty, it's your job again.
Roger Dodger. I forgot to make sure that a yes don't take no breaks.
On second thought, where the heck is the S? No, Scotty. It doesn't have to be everything blue except for the words, and the logo itself. Oh, and by the way, this is your last job. I want you to replace that last blue B, then color the B orange, and find the green S. Once you got the green S, replace the word blue in, and put service in. We'll have to do this for one last take, got it?
Got it. Well, what do you think of this, Mike?
A perfect display for the 1971 PBS logo. I owe you one as a token of getting the logo right for once.
Well, all is said and done.
You said it, Sam. This was officially our first time getting this 1971 PBS logo right after airing this episode. And not to mention the theory that our YouTube user Ben Longhighway talked about.
What's the theory, Mike?
In every first video we make, we get it right for once, and for the first try, in every episode of the season. Which probably means that we got it right for the first episode.
I'm glad to see that everything is well here in this studio. I'm all out for lunch. I'm hoping there's a five and diner out at the Avalon Park. I think we should come to this place more often.
PBS 1971 Logo Bloopers. Extra.
Bethlehem, Year Zero.
Wow. How did that logo suddenly appear in our studio, Scotty?
Well, I was hoping you could say that, Mike. The main reason why this logo was sent here is because there was something wrong while displaying the PBS logo from 1971, so I managed to put the Bethlehem Year Zero intro in this video.
I could have nearly fired you if the logo hasn't been displayed properly, or if the logo had undergone maintenance for preparations, but I guess I couldn't hate to fire you in the first place. If I did to you, then Mr. Maximilian would impale me to the 1971 PBS logo, within no escape of being left for work. If it were for Sam, then I wouldn't have to fire you if you sent the Bethlehem Year Zero intro in the studio. I'm just wanting to let you know if you've wanted your job back, because why not?
Oh, dang. If you did that to Sam or me, I'd have worse treatment.
That's not clearly the case, Scotty. You just got out of transitions, right?
I think so, Jimmy.
So, there's nothing to be mad or yelled about. Sometimes mistakes happen to everyone, and for that we might have to make up our own mistakes ourselves. If we fail to do it right, don't expect for it to fail again, because you might never know what it might happen to you. Just like what Micah Horn said, I don't care how long it takes, I don't care how many times we should fail, and I don't care how little progress is made. You never stop fighting for your own. And even in transitions. Sometimes you have to fight for your own mistakes, and sometimes someone has to correct your mistakes, even for a split second, if you make wrong choices. So you see, everybody makes one another's mistakes. Some terrible, some accidentally messed up, and some which you've made one tiny problems. You decide to pick what's right, and now to correct one another people's mistakes, which is good, because why not everyone has to do it? Because you can fill out the work for you even if you make just one itsy-bitsy mistake. Mistakes do happen to us, and especially you, Scotty. Jobs like this can be hard at times, but if you turn around and make your job easier, it's easy to follow what your director, your teacher, and your job coach tells you to do, personally. After all, you are a hard-working student, isn't it right?
I guess you're right, Jimmy.